What's going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful hump day, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on, y'all? All right. Now, y'all know that this is one of those mini YFTM videos where we talk about whatever is going on today or whatnot, and we're not doing lives today because I got to go to work today. I got to go work in about an hour, so I got to get this done and get the other video done. So this is whenever, I normally do lives, but when I do videos like this, it's normally because I'm working late and I can't do it later. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into today's topic, and we're going to get into Gizelle Bryant, Robyn Dixon, K. Michelle, as well as Angel Love. Now, we already know that the situation is like this. The situation is this. Ever since it's been announced that K. Michelle would be on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, there's been a lot of conversations about whether or not about VH1 celebrities going over to Bravo. And I'm not one of those people having those conversations. And I'm going to tell you why. Because everybody that's on this photo are reality stars, and they can go wherever they want to go. If they was on Bravo, they can go to VH1. If they was on VH1, they can go to Bravo. They could do whatever. So I'm just over the whole notion of, because K. Michelle was once on Love and Hip Hop, that Love and Hip Hop defines who she is, and that she can't go over to Real Housewives of Atlanta because she was once on Love and Hip Hop. I don't think that it's right to kind of typecast somebody and keep them in one lane. I just don't think that that's cool, and I don't think that that's right for people to do that to Angel Love as well. However, Gizelle Bryant and Robyn Dixon are the latest to discuss this topic at hand on a recent episode of their podcast, Reasonably Shady, and they had some things to say about K. Michelle being on the show, as well as Angel Love being casted for Married to Medicine. So we're going to get into what they had to say, and then once we get into what they had to say, we'll be right back with my thoughts and opinions. But just know that K. Michelle and Angel Love both responded. Let's get into it.
Real Housewives of Atlanta has K. Michelle from Love and Hip Hop on their show.
Okay, you had to clarify that though. Okay, but we're gonna speak to that. But go ahead.
And Married to Medicine has Angel from Basketball Wives on their show. Atlanta has run out of people.
Okay, Angel from Basketball.
She was a nurse. Really pretty girl.
Who is she? Who was the basketball wife she's married to?
Are any of them ever married to a
what we're dealing
player?
with?
I don't know. I just know that she was on Basketball Wives like a number of seasons ago.
Okay,
and it might have been like the LA version.
Is Married to Medicine supposedly, allegedly filming now? Are they filming now?
I guess so. I saw a picture of her filming a confessional for Married to Medicine.
Oh wow. Okay. So are we renting and recycling?
That's what it looks like. So I'm like, out of all the people in Atlanta, now they're like, I really thought the the network or the shows tried to like avoid crossovers from different networks.
True.
But I am like, Atlanta is running out of people. Well, because you're using people from other networks now.
But that's but 85, it stays on traffic. So they're not running out of people. Right. They got plenty of people in Atlanta.
Right. With 6 lanes, but 12 lanes across.
Yes. I do want to say, and the traffic is traffic morning, noon, and night. Like it don't stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about K. Michelle really quickly.
Okay.
And this is allegedly, we do not know because it has not been said officially that she's on the show. I'm not mad at it. I feel like at first I was like, what? K. Michelle, that's weird. But out of the Love and Hip Hop, because I'm a Love and Hip Hop girl.
Right.
So out of the Love and Hip Hop world, there are very few people that I feel like have left that behind them and have gone on to do so many other things that it really wasn't a factor.
But she was already somebody before Love and Hip Hop. She was already who she was before Love and Hip Hop.
Is that a question?
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I think those people can come and go.
Okay.
And then you have people, Cardi B is one who was pretty much created on Love and Hip Hop.
Yes,
and
totally.
Now she's somebody else. But I think K. Michelle already had her career.
That's what I'm saying. So her being a housewife, she's married now. Her being a housewife, I'm not mad at it.
So you're saying Love and Hip Hop doesn't define her?
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
So I'm actually here for it.
Okay.
For K. Michelle.
Okay.
If that is happening allegedly. But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it just like when I saw that, and then it was K Michelle. I was like, okay, that's interesting. And then it was when I saw this other girl, Angel, was filming Married to Medicine. I'm like, okay, what is going on?
They done ran out of people.
Okay. And I didn't think it was possible. Real Housewives of Atlanta has K Michelle.
So that was Robyn and Gizelle basically discussing K Michelle being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Angel Love being on Married to Medicine. Now, I just want to say this real quick. I don't understand what the big deal is about either one of these ladies being on Bravo now, because at the end of the day, they're reality stars. They should be able to go wherever they want to go. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see what the big deal is. And I just feel like they should not be subjected to just being on one network and one type of show. Why can't they go out and move on and do other things? I don't understand what the big deal is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why can't they go out and get on another show? Or why can't they go out and do what's best for them? They don't have to be confined to Love and Hip Hop and all that other shit. Like, they don't have to be. They really don't have to be. So I don't see why people are trying to force that notion on them and make it seem like they can't do more than one thing. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't like that. And I know people probably tired of me saying that. And I know there might be a bitch or a nigga out there that may be trying to say that I'm trying to force my opinion on folks. And it's not that I'm trying to force my opinion on anybody. It's just that I'm just gonna say what the fuck I want to say. And I just feel like at the end of the day, I don't like that. I feel like at the end of it all, Angel Love was on Basketball Wives over how many years ago? 10 years ago, maybe about 9 or 10 years ago, she was on Basketball Wives. So my thing is this: why can't she move on to something else? She's a nurse. She's in medicine. She can be on the show. K Michelle hasn't been on Love and Hip Hop in forever. She had her own show. She was on Marriage Boot Camp. She was she even did another show about My Killer Body. And she has a resume and has a lot more going on than a lot of those women on the show right now. So I don't see what the big deal is about her being there. And she's good TV. And Love and Hip Hop does not define who K Michelle is. And I'm getting so tired of people judging and coming down on K Michelle about her behavior when you got a bitch like Portia on here who's been in 3 different physical altercations. Okay. You had Britt Edie on there, who y'all was talking about like a dog when she first came on. I mean, you had Kenya on there showing people naked photos. I mean, you had a whole lot of shit going on Real Housewives of Atlanta that was kind of low brow. So I don't understand what the big deal is. I welcome K Michelle to I welcome K Michelle to Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I damn sure welcome Angel Love on Married to Medicine because I liked her on Basketball Wives LA. Okay. But when Robyn said what she said now, we knew that there would be a possibility that K Michelle was going to come through and respond. And she did. So K Michelle responded and she said, why be so worried about me and my overly educated self and what I might be doing? Robyn, you ran out of a job a long time ago. You would love to be recycled, you little couch potato, just yapping. You should have ran through that hotel lobby where your husband was, lady. Gizelle, you look beautiful. Leave me alone and let me go yodel in peace, okay? And then she also says, I'm around here selling out shows and you selling baseball hats, but you worried about me and what I might be doing? The nerve of this couch potato. Now, that's what K Michelle had to say. Now, let me just tell y'all. Y'all know I go up for K Michelle. This is a K Michelle stand account. Y'all know this already. Y'all already know where I stand when it comes down to K Michelle. However, I have 2 different outlooks on this, right? So I'm going to start off by saying this. I do think that K Michelle kind of overreacted. I do think that they didn't really say anything negative about K Michelle. Robyn did acknowledge that K Michelle was kind of established before she was on Love and Hip Hop, so she really didn't need Love and Hip Hop. But I think the problem with it is when she opened up the show, she said they must be running out of people in Atlanta to put on Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's not a compliment. That's backhanded shade. So if it was anybody would have took it that way. Because I even took it that way before I even heard the interview. Because I was ready to drag Robyn when I first heard the interview. I mean, when I first saw that title. Because I was in an Uber. I was talking to my mama on my way home from work. And I knew that I was going to do a video on this. And I was like, Kay gonna drag Robyn for all she's worth. to be quite honest. And my mama was like, well, why? You know, why? And I told her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, Kay gonna get her ass." So then I heard the interview, and I was like, then I heard the actual broadcast, and I'm like, well, maybe it's really not that bad. Maybe it's not what maybe it's not as bad as it sounded. Okay, but you can't. I don't even know if K Michelle even watched the goddamn broadcast, but she didn't really say nothing bad. But when you say they must be running out of people in Atlanta, and that's the reason why they casting K Michelle or Angel Love, that is kind of a fucked up thing to say about somebody. Like, I would have been offended too. Then we got Angel Love, who also responded, and Angel Love responded by saying, let me reintroduce myself. Whether I am or not doing Married to Medicine, I've been that girl. 15 years of saving lives, building businesses, and creating legacies long before reality TV. This isn't a storyline, it's my real life. That's what Angel Love had to say. She really didn't go in on Robyn, but K Michelle definitely went in on Robyn. And this is one of the reasons why I am very happy that she's going to be on the show, because K gonna give it to you, okay? She's definitely gonna give it to you, y'all, period, okay? Now, that's really all that I got for this. So let me go ahead and do my promotions real quick. As you all know, my book is coming out on September the 23rd, okay? It is called That's Why You're Lonely. And if you are a person that likes urban drama, as well as things like Girlfriends, Love and Hip Hop, Zane, Waiting to Exhale, this is the kind of book for you, okay? So make sure you guys get into it. If you like Eric Jerome Dickey books, if you like Terry McMillan, if you like Carl Weber, this is the book for you. So make sure you guys go and pick it up. It will be on Kindle and Amazon on September the 23rd. But right now, pre-orders are out. If you want to pre-order the book on PayPal, the reason why you will be pre-ordering it on PayPal is so you can get a physical copy with my signature. So if you want the signed copy, pre-order through PayPal, and I will send it to you personally. If you want the ebook pre-order, go to Amazon, type in That's Why You're Lonely, and it will pop up. And you can go ahead and do your pre-order for your ebook for Kindle and Amazon, all right? So with that being said, this is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
I could pray to the man up above, start a new path with unconditional love. I can build a new life out of this mess, moving on to a place free from the stress. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. The worst when it starts with the night. I'm the type of nigga shit that can speak for itself. See, I'm a bad little nigga with his heart as well. Say it best from the heart, so it beating is felt. Just a sense to see you smile, so more probably can melt. With the cause is dealt, nigga, I was just wishing. Can I be the only bad bitch that you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like?